Let's sing something. La la la.
You can't live in
Oh God, I'm so excited about this.
You become a human
Oh.
yourself.
I'm even wearing purple for this.
Is that even possible?
Oh, when can I see this movie?
Dear.
Ah,
What I do.
yes.
It's what I live.
I love that she did the. Isn't that what the original, right? When we had the Little Mermaid, that part, she would take the little guppy thingies and put the lipstick on it. Am I thinking of that, or was she just eating them? I feel like that was linked up to that somehow.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty.
Oh, she's so
They
good.
weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all
Oh,
my
I love that drop there.
repentance in the light and made a switch. True. Yes.
Yeah! Now, I've seen this beginning section before, so I'm just kind of taking it in and enjoying it. But if you want to see the vocal breakdown of that, I will be sure to link that down below. There's going to be a whole other section in here I haven't seen, because I haven't seen the movie. I'm very excited. I keep smelling my fingers. I don't know why I do that, you guys. I should put like perfume on them. So every time I smell them, I'm like, oh, they smell so good. It's when I'm excited to smell my fingers.
Fortunately, know a little magic.
Oh, talent! I love that part.
And here lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed, pathetic.
Oh, all of it. I mended all my ways. That haziness and then how she pauses and all of these little tiny nuances. I mean,
The woman was too stunned to speak.
again, I'm so blown away at how freaking talented she was. Like, is. I seriously had no idea. And there was a large part of me that was preparing to be disappointed.
You've got to feel so dumb.
And I am not only not disappointed, but I'm blown away. She's my favorite Ursula. Hands down, favorite Ursula ever. And I've done a bunch of reactions to different versions of Ursula and compared them as well. And I'm telling you, she blows them out of the water.
Unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
Oh.
This one longing to be free.
Longing.
No one wants to get the girl, and do I help him? Yes, indeed.
All right, that's as far as I've gone before. We're on to the new stuff.
Those unfortunate
Oh, she looks
souls,
beautiful.
So sad, so true.
Ah.
They come flocking to my cauldron. Great spells, Ursula, please, do I help them? Yes, I do.
I love spells, Ursula, please. She's just so like, oh, they're so annoying. Like the way that she delivered that line. And I was wondering too, because that is a line that a lot of people who've done covers of this song change it in different ways. Spells, Ursula, please, you know, or different versions of it. So I was waiting to see how she was gonna do it. And I absolutely love it.
So sad,
And the glowing here.
true.
Yes.
They come flocking to
Here.
my cauldron. Great spells, Ursula, please, do I help them?
Do I help him?
Yes, I do.
What a switch there too.
Now, it's happened once or twice.
Is that a skull?
Someone couldn't pay the price.
Oh, it is a skull. That's creepy.
And I'm afraid I had to race
Ah!
across the code.
Oh shit. That was a lot of skulls. This is kind of dark for sure. Now I remember coals. I thought it was weird how she said it coos, as if like she's. Is that British? Is that British? I'm American, so I can't really tell the difference between British and English accents, truthfully. I'm sorry, but it's true. So like coos. What would coos? Rake 'em across the coos. I don't know.
I help them? Yes, I do.
Switch. Yes, I do.
Now, it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the
Watch how
price.
she says coals.
I'm afraid I had to rake 'em across the code.
Coos. I don't know why she said it that way, because she started off, I'm afraid. Afraid. It's almost like country feeling, a little bit of twang in the beginning of it. I'm afraid. I had to rake 'em across the coos. She's all over the spectrum. I did notice this part too when I did the full album reaction, which by the way, is me going over the entire album, the whole thing, and it's really, really kind of awesome, but I'd never seen it. So these are my first time with the visualizations put together. It's not quite as noticeable when you're watching it, but if you're really like closing your eyes and listening, like I was doing during that full album reaction, I did notice.
Yes, I've had the odd complaint. But on the whole, I've been a saint.
Yep. Right there. So we have country into, I'm just gonna call it, sorry, British on coos. And then, but on the whole, I've been a saint. Very country feeling. So normally as a vocal coach, I would be like, okay, you need to kind of pick a character. But in this case, I kind of like it. Like, why not? Why be limited to one? She's just going all over the place and I kind of like it.
Oh, it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price.
Pay the
And
price.
I'm afraid I had to rake
Rake 'em.
across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd
Oh,
complaint,
and then country.
but on the whole, I've been a saint.
I have not watched this movie, by the way. As soon as it comes out, it's supposed to do an early release July 25th and a full release August 30th, I want to say. But if you do love The Little Mermaid and you want more of it, I have reacted to the very first Little Mermaid and the second Little Mermaid. I will be doing this month the third Little Mermaid. Yeah, there were actually 3 of them and I had no idea. The moment live action comes out, I'll be doing that. I did a full album reaction as well to the whole thing. We have behind the scenes content. We have tons of Disney content on my Patreon as well. Once Upon a Time weekly watch parties and High School Musical, the musical, the series. We have tons of movie musicals from Disney, including Moana, Little Mermaid. Upcoming is Tangled, and you guys get to vote on different ones with over 2,000 members. We chat in there a lot, and I read every single one, and I comment on every single one, so I'm very active in there. So come on over, hang out with me. It's only $5 a month. So skip coffee just one time and instead chill with me and a bunch of friends. I will be sure to link that down below.
Tadell's pawn fortunate soul.
Oh, yeah! With a little booby shake.
Come on, you pawn
Oh!
fortunate soul. Go ahead.
Ah!
Make your choice.
God, she's good.
I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your voice.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. Whoever did the casting of this movie, 2 thumbs up, Melissa McCarthy. Like the momentum that we just got there musically, she kept up with it. She drove that train. Get it? You'll hear it as she builds. She's belting more and she's growing more with the dynamics of the music. It's something that we wouldn't normally notice if you are like trained musically, but as an audience, you can still feel it. You'll feel the momentum. And if you don't vocally catch up with that, it feels slightly off and you don't know why. Her, she's driving this train. She's in the front. She's going and they're going with her.
Come on, you pawn
Full.
fortunate
Come on! Yes!
Go ahead.
Go! Yes!
Make your choice.
Yes!
I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your voice.
Ah! So
Unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Cut the scab from off your tail or drop a blood inside the bowl. That's some
What did she just say? Drop a scab or something? Drop a blood inside the bowl? Is that new? Is that what she normally says? It's kind of dark. I don't remember that part. What she just said?
If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Cut the scab from off your tail or drop a blood inside the bowl. Got some depth and now I got a boy. The boss is on a roll.
Yes! And she hit that with a straight tone. Thank you so much. So instead of roll, there wasn't vibrato. It was roll. It was straight. Hitting and building and developing. That creates that momentum again. Love it.
Cut the scab from off your tail or drop a blood inside the bowl. Got some depth and now I got a
Straight
boy.
tone.
The boss is on a roll.
Yes.
This poor unfortunate saint.
Wait, is that what she's talking about? Sorry, don't worry. I am gonna go back to that big belting note because I am hearing it in the background. But is this the whole pick a scab? Pick a scale? Did she say a scale? I thought she said a scab. Pick a scale and put it in? I don't know what's going on. you're welcome to give me spoilers in the comments, because I have someone monitoring my comments so that way I don't read the spoilers, but I still get the messages that are important, just so you know, because I know you guys like to tell me. And then I'll come back later once I've watched this. Okay, straight tone. Let me see this belt.
Across the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Like a scare from off your tail, a drop of blood inside
Okay,
the bowl.
so it is
Steps and now
scale.
I got a voice. The
Scale?
boss is on a roll.
Get it.
This pole unfortunate.
Ah! Ah, she's all twitchy. Ah! That kind of creeped me out. Like there's this, I liked it and I didn't like it all at the same time. No. Oh my God, I'm so excited to watch this when it comes out. I'm gonna be like screaming and crying and yelling because I know so much about it and I haven't seen it yet. Ah! So good.
Come winds of the Caspian Sea.
Oh, this is intense.
Situs at max laryngitis.
Max laryngitis.
To me. Now sing.
That is so good. Now, like she's just kicking for it. Ah, okay. Clearing my palate as we go into Halle singing. That's right, I was talking about this earlier.
Keep singing.
Yeah, that was one thing I did notice on this is that she does a It's not There's a slight closure and then reopening and then closure and then reopening. And that's that push then pull dynamic that I've talked about before. And I did notice that when I did the full album reaction, it was a really, really good vocal choice. I don't know necessarily if she chose it or if the vocal director was like, I want slight momentum, but that did exactly that.